Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Apartment A3 podcast.
Hello.
Why the fuck would I?
That was awesome.
Was it?
Yeah.
It sounds better on the other mics, but
I thought that was awesome.
yeah, it's pretty good. I honestly wanted to do when I was in college the first time around. My friend and professor at the time, Carol Ann Williams, who currently is in Chicago, awesome lady, super talented. She used to be a professor at NTRIP, but she also ran a voice talent agency in Western New York that did a lot of stuff for radio.
Wow.
And she actually used to work with Robbie Takeoff for the Google Dolls.
Takeoff.
Robbie Takeoff. Hey, Robbie, take off. Robbie Takak. Takak?
Rabbit cake.
Robbie Goo, right? That's what everybody calls him. And he used to do a lot of stuff. He used to do a lot of stuff for different, like, you'd hear him on the edge and stuff, but you wouldn't necessarily know that it was him. So she said to me one day, she's like, you have a really good voice. I'm like, yeah, I guess it's all right. I don't know. I don't like to hear it myself, but people tell me that a lot. And she goes, and I hear you just like jokingly like doing other like accents and characters and stuff. She goes, you should look into doing voice acting, like or voiceover work. It'd be really good. I think it'd be really good for you. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm 18 years old, and this person who runs a company at the time who was local in Buffalo.
Oh, you self-sabotage.
I did. I totally did.
Well, it's not too late.
I totally did. She's like, she goes, I heard your Sean Connery the other day. It was pretty close. I'm like, yeah, I was having a good day that day. Like normally it's not so good. But she goes, you could get a lot of work and it wouldn't be a ton of money, but it'd be a start in the business. And I said, well, yeah, I'll bear that in mind. Yeah. And I just never did anything with it.
Why don't you keep doing it? You should try.
There's no keep doing it. I mean, other than doing the stuff for ESI that I did back in the day for those radio spots for The Edge and for Kiss.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Why don't you hit up The Edge and be like, hey.
Well, I actually did it for ESI. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does ESI actually stand for? Entertainment something?
Yeah.
Industry?
Entertainment Services International or something like that.
International.
Yeah. Which he was not. But anyway.
International locally.
Let's hope it doesn't swing back around to that guy. I mean, he's an all right dude.
ESI events started it all. Fuck that.
That is true, though. Well, okay, we were way off. But remember, doing shows early on, when it was that basically you went there and you're like, all right, so I got to buy 25 tickets from you for this much per ticket, and then I sell them to my friends for twice as much, so we make money at the door. And it's a bringer show. If you're familiar with stand-up comedy at all, when you're like brand new and a club's like, yeah, you can get a spot. We were doing this open mic or whatever. You got to bring this many friends. It's called a bringer show. You're bringing your friends.
Yeah.
And so you get a few people, 3-4 people together. Yeah, you got to bring like 10 of your friends. Then you get a room full of 40, 50 people, give or take. They're making money at the bar. They sell a few fucking orders of fries. It's all right for the club on a slow night, and you guys get to stand up there and do your stupid jokes.
Yeah. Same
idea. It was a bringer show. You had to bring your friends, but you had to convince. That's what it was.
Can we set up a bringer show?
For what? For a live podcast?
I don't know. Just for you and I. We'll find like other comics, and it'll be like our first time doing it.
I know there's an open mic.
I feel like people would go see
I want to say it's still on Wednesdays at Milky's.
I wouldn't even know what the fuck I would joke about. I would just talk about and make fun of myself.
This girl, Melissa, that I used to work with at the insurance company, she's really funny. And she actually, for at least a few weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks during like late summer, she would do the Wednesday night open mics over there. And I guess she used to kill. She's a friend of Chell's. And she doesn't work there anymore either. And I've been meaning to reach out to her to have her on the show. She's really funny. And there's very few people that I know that are genuinely that funny, like who have the balls to go, I'm going to try my hand at stand-up.
Yeah.
I'm going to do an open mic. I'm going to go back the next week. I'm going to go back the next week. I'm going to go back the next week and keep, working, trying, just figuring it out.
Oh, shit.
That's how you start, dude. When you get to like 7 years in comedy, you've basically graduated high school. Like, that's it. That's what, when... I think Seinfeld had like an analogy for like the ratio of years in comedy versus how old you are.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you've been in comedy for 5 years. Well, you're a 5-year-old. Like that's the kind of like level of understanding the room and how to do the craft and how to, whatever. So anyway, I don't know how we covered there, but
I think that's kind of funny. I would love to be a stand-up comic.
Yeah. Having Melissa on, just comedy, but yeah. This thing about voiceover work. I don't probably where I came from, and but yeah, I don't know.
I think you should try it. Get into voice acting. Career.
He did. I did not notice that you pulled up some voice acting stuff on YouTube here.
Yes. Oh look, that's the guy from Red Dead.
Is
oh,
it?
shit, yeah.
Yo, I love watching Mark Hamill. I love watching him do Joker reads.
Yeah.
Dude, they're fucking sick.
He is awesome.
I was told recently, and I don't know that it's true, but I was told recently that he actually had to stop because it's so hard on his throat, and he's older.
Yeah.
It's so bad on his throat that it was actually like causing damage or something.
Oh my God.
It was pretty bad. So yeah, he doesn't do it anymore. But he
Poor
did it for.
guy.
I think he did it for all those Arkham games. He was the Joker in all the games. And then he did like the original animated series. I think there's only maybe a couple other people who've done the Joker on like in animated stuff.
Yeah. Wow, that is weird how he became the Joker.
Yeah, you go. Luke Skywalker. What was it? I wanted something about power converters. I want to go hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
He's so fucking whiny.
It's not working.
What, the audio?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Doesn't it have to be on the TV? I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah. So try it out. There you go.
That is apparently.
Amazed by the one-headed, one-tailed snake. I'm sure your father's told you plenty about your island's most feared
I buy it.
enemy. Who's that?
Wow, no way.
Now you.
That's Mark Hamill.
This is Mark Hamill doing all these different voiceover things.
No word.
Just in case the Star Wars money wasn't enough.
Yeah, right.
Nothing about our
Still.
Well, if it isn't Texas, the greatest market
Abraham Cain, Motor City.
He's got just that low register where you can get that raspiness going,
City.
and that's where it
So do
works.
I. I did it. I just did it now.
Sounds like you're trying to
Yeah, they're weird.
pass a hard stool. but
Weird. Sorry. I did not mean to fucking do that.
I don't know why hard stool was the...
Hey, I have a thing. Change my mind.
Okay.
Green Day's Nimrod, Rob Cavallo, has one of the gnarliest fucking drum tones ever. Change my mind.
I'm not super familiar with the record to change your mind.
Whoa.
Not the biggest Green Day fan. Not the biggest. Like, like them, but...
I like Green Day, but I started loving them because of Trey Cool, dude. I don't know why, but his drumming is so fucking cool. And the drums, they just sound so good. I feel like you would be all about that. That's why I was excited to bring it.
Yeah, no, if I had reference for it, I'd be like, yeah, let's fucking talk about it.
Can we blast it on these so you could just hear it real fast?
We're not set up for it right now.
Oh, son of a
It won't
bitch.
work, yeah.
Shit.
Sorry.
You got those awesome ass speakers and they don't even work.
Well, it's not that they don't work. They're not set up for that. They're hooked
Damn
up
it.
to the 003.
So you need to do things to make them work.
Yeah.
You gotta push buttons
Move wires.
and have a countdown
Yeah.
and get on your spaceship and shit like that.
Yeah.
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 But either way, those fucking drum tones sound so good. And every time I get in my car, I think about you because what was that? Your blue car, the Lincoln.
No, never owned a Lincoln.
What was the
I've been
blue
a
car?
GM man my whole life.
Yeah,
the blue car was the little Sabre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sound system was so good in it.
For aftermarket stuff that I got at Circuit City when that was still a thing, yeah, it wasn't bad.
It sounded, dude. That's all you really need in your car is just like a decent subwoofer. You don't need to fucking smash the car windows. I can't stand when like a friend of mine put a subwoofer in his car and he just cranked. It's like.
See, I used to want that like when I was 20, 25. I was trying to figure out ways to do that stuff on the cheap. And now at this age, because all I listen to is podcasts, I don't want that low and booming in my trunk from the guy's voice. If James Earl Jones is on, I'm fucked.
I just like hearing things how they're supposed to be heard, and just that subwoofer adds that punch. I don't know. I guess that's a drummer thing. Like I like that.
for
I
the-
like that
for the kick,
feel
yeah.
in my chest. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, because it's that. I mean, that's frequencies well below like even the lowest bass notes.
It's
Usually,
so
bass
awesome.
usually registered somewhere in the couple hundreds, and a kick can be around 60,
And then,
70.
for whatever reason, the floor tom, it's just.
Yeah, it just fills out because what it
I don't
does is
know.
helps add in what's filtered out by the fact that the speakers can't reproduce the actual natural sound of everything in the room.
Yeah. And the story. So, what is that? I always think about too. What was that band that you've? Fifth Avenue.
Oh, you mean Page Avenue?
Yeah, Page Avenue.
Story of the Year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love the way that record sounds.
I did. The guitar.
Okay,
I
okay.
did. No. And here's the thing: because I'm an idiot, and when it first came out, it didn't occur to me that they were all triggered drums, But something bothered me about a lot of the tom rolls he would do. They sounded way too mechanical. I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound
Right?
That was way. Even if you did like beat replacer, it still felt pretty. It was too. There was no dynamics in it. It was all.
Straight through.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, there's no
Like-
ups and downs and like yeah.
And so as I listen to it, I mean, I still really like the record. I think the songs are great. I think they're constructed well. I think the thing sounds good, but the drums now bother me.
Yeah, you should listen to Nimrod. And specifically,
I've said this for a long time. I miss old music, even from just the 90s when you were still recording natural drums.
Yeah.
You go back and listen to, I like In Utero, Nirvana, their last studio record.
okay.
Because, not Steve Evans. Was it Steve Evans? Or no, it was, what's his name? We pulled him up before, the record guy. Oh, fuck. We've pulled him up on the show before.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, damn it, Steve, where are you? Steve-O. He would tape. I think. Yeah, I definitely have said this. We taped like large German microphones, like on the walls of the studio.
Yeah.
And what? He and Butch Vig, who did Nevermind, would get into it about whose record Kurt liked more. That was after he died. They would both shit on each other about it. God damn, why can't I remember her freaking name?
It's crazy.
We have the Google machine, but anyway.
Was that a hint?
Yeah. But the drum tones on there are awesome.
Who?
So just type in utero,
How the hell do you spell in utero?
IN,
Utero.
utero. So probably space. It's hyphenated, but just do space. UTER, in utero. And then producer, Steve Albini. God damn it, I knew it was a Steve. All right, Steve Albini.
Albini. Where do you see that?
Right there.
Oh. Right where the thing landed.
Yeah. I like that record a lot. Or Super Unknown by Soundgarden.
I am not familiar with that.
That was the record that had like all their really, really big hits that made them huge. It was their second last studio record. Yes, I think it was their second last studio record. That's where like Black Hole Sun and damn it.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
You weren't a Soundgarden wasn't your thing.
No.
But the drum tones on that, and I don't know who produced the record, but the drum tones on that are awesome. It just
Who's
because
Soundgarden?
yeah, Soundgarden.
Savage Garden?
Oh my god, dude. You could tell it was an actual natural kit in the room. You know, it was recorded. It was mic'd well. It was a little muddy, but it actually kind of fit well with the style of music.
I'll listen to it today.
You know, if you go back and listen to the Black Album, that was all obviously natural drum tones. Metallica, not Jay-Z.
The Black Album?
Yeah.
I gotta go brush up on my Metallica, dude.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of grew up in that era. Like that was one of the I think the first music video I ever saw on MTV was Enter Sandman, and it kind of scared me a little bit. I kind of went, "Oh, it's creeping me out." But I cannot not watch this. And then it was fucking. I love that shit. Holy shit! Have you seen Billy Corgan Goes on a Roller Coaster?
No, I have not.
Type it in. COR. Yeah. Yep. Yep, there you go.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I saw that yesterday. A comedian, Brad Williams, reposted it. I pissed my pants. I was actually already in the bathroom peeing, but dude, it was so funny. It was so funny. I watched it like it was 15 seconds. I watched it like 4 times in a row. It was so goddamn funny.
That is hilarious.
Oh my god. It was just so
Oh my god. I was not expecting that whatsoever.
I was really happy you didn't see it because like 3 other people I went to immediately like, oh yeah, I saw it a few days ago. I'm like, fuck
you.
I wanted to be the person who showed you. And
right.
and Brad Williams' caption on the retweet said, "Sometimes the internet is perfect." I'm like, yeah, that's an example of when it's perfect.
Oh, and it's also the most terrifying place in the world.
Yes, it is. I thought you meant a roller coaster. I'm like, no.
No, I haven't been on a roller coaster in a very long time.
126 days, and I will be saying, man. No, we'll do it. We should go. We're gonna do Darien Lake.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We're gonna do Darien Lake.
I'm gonna go on Darien Lake, and I'm gonna.
You're gonna go on Darien Lake?
Oh, I'm gonna go into Darien Lake, and I'm gonna go on the Superman, and I'm not gonna close the thing all the way. I'm just gonna close it like, not a lot.
You intend to sit next to me and commit suicide?
No, not commit suicide.
Dude, I'm sorry. With your spindly little frame, any amount of that lap bar not holding you into that seat means you get launched out of that fucking
No,
seat.
dude, I promise. You take. This is probably.
And I don't have the upper body strength to hold you in, bro.
This probably definitely stems from I want to go skydiving super bad.
Have you?
No,
I
want
thought
to
you
go
did.
skydiving, but I want to go skydiving by myself. But I don't want to kill myself. Everybody keeps thinking I want to like pull. I don't want to kill myself.
You mean with not being tandem with having an instructor with you?
Yeah, I want to just jump and pull my chute.
Which I'm pretty sure you're not even legally allowed to do.
No, you have to do it a certain amount of times.
Like 200 times or something you have to jump with somebody, isn't it?
I don't know. It's something crazy. man.
Something high where it's like, and think about how much it costs to go. That's spending a lot of money before you can do it yourself and maybe fuck up the first time you're by yourself.
But I just want to pull the chute very last minute. I want to see what happens. I don't know. I just feel like it would be fun. But back to my story of the roller coaster. I want to take.
Tom,
They got the.
do we
the
need to
yellow
talk to
thing.
somebody?
No, what?
Both of those things. I want to pull the cord right before I hit the ground.
No.
And I don't want to pull the lap bar down all the way on the Superman.
No, if you take and like you give yourself maybe about an inch and a half or whatever, and you got the seatbelt, and then when you go down the thing, you lift up in your seat a little bit, and it's awesome. I don't know.
I mean, I do anyway. I still lift up on my seat.
No, but if you leave yourself more room, you get more fun.
All right, so to that point, Darien Lake, right? You know, like the boat thing that goes 360. Not the twirly guy at the back, but right, it's over by the Viper, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
My cousin used to go on that with me. My cousin Tom, Dr. Tom. We've mentioned Dr. Tom before. He used to, when we would go on, because you know how it's not a lap bar or belt, it's just that square pad that presses against your gut. He would stick his stomach out as hard as he could until it would stop pressing, and then he'd let go, and he'd have so much room, and he'd be sliding around in there and try to move me.
Oh my god,
This kid was a motherfucker.
that is terrifying.
The reason I don't go on Ferris wheels is because when we used to go to Darien Lake, we'd get to the top, and he would shake the car.
Adrenaline.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But at the same time, see that's
That's
being
that
still
that adrenaline
scares
tingle
me,
right in
yeah.
your taint, you know, where it's tangled right between your balls and your butthole.
Yeah,
Ugh.
but it would just be a lot of fun to go skydiving and pull a chute last second. It would
Last
be.
second.
It'd be a lot of fun.
I don't know, man. I don't know about you sometimes. I worry
Why?
about you.
Speaking of roller coasters, there he is. He's actually on a roller coaster right now.
Oh yeah, this is a Disneyland, I think, right?
Oh my god, he looks
Yeah, it was a
miserable.
Disneyland trip, and that's the funny thing. This picture went viral, and then he was on, I want to say like Conan or something, and they bring it up. It's like, yeah, so this picture came out. He's like, yeah, and he talks about how it was just an opportune moment to take a picture of him.
Yeah.
He was actually having a really great day. I think he was there with like, I don't know who those people are, but like his family and kids,
Yeah.
or something like that. Like he was there. It's like, no, it was a good day. And it just happened to. That's when they caught me. I saw that and I was dying when it first came out.
Billy Corgan is so sick. I met him.
Oh, that's right. You did. You told me that.
at
Yeah.
NAMM.
Such a fucking talented guy.
We were too scared. Speaking of wrestling, because he does own.
Yeah, he owns. I don't remember
I don't remember it either.
the company, but
But I cannot stand Ronda Rousey in the WWE.
I can't watch WWE. I can't.
I
It's been years,
tried to
dude.
watch
It's
it
been
the
years.
other night. And I was like, oh, the women are taking over. I will say that.
I've noticed that. Yeah, I have like just through social media and stuff. I've definitely noticed that it's way more, of a thing now.
Yeah.
So, well,
But that
Do you-
shit is garbage now.
do you think? So you heard you're not a football person at all, right?
Not really.
Do you know who Gronk is?
Yes.
Okay. Do you hear he retired?
Already?
That was rumored that he was going to do it. There was rumored that he said, I think that it was before the last Super Bowl. He goes, "This is my last game either way."
Why?
Something like that. I don't know. For what you can tell, you still have all your brains inside your head. This is something that doesn't happen for a lot of those dudes. You got a shitload of money, and he wants to be in the WWE.
I'll have fun.
He's actually done some stuff with them. He was at I want to say it was SummerSlam, and he was ringside, at the railing, and got into it with one of the big dudes. Something about a beer, and he gets pushed, and he pushes back or something. I think he was kind of
my
working his
God.
way into it. But I guess that's what he's gonna do. That's something he really wants. There was a guy who used to play for the Bills who said, and this is back in the 90s, who said when he retired, he was going to go, he wanted to be a professional wrestler. And at the time, there really was only the WWE and even maybe WCW maybe was around. But then he already had his, I can't remember the name of the player, but he already had his name picked out. It was the Rottweiler.
Rot.
I don't believe he ever went to do it, though.
No, he definitely didn't.
But, you know, there's been one-offs like Lawrence Taylor, used to play for the Giants. LT, fucking monster of the game.
No.
He
I know
did,
Booker T.
He's huge, too. Lawrence Taylor's fucking enormous. But he was, you know, he did one. I know Shaq did one. Remember when it was Karl Malone, the mailman?
No.
And Dennis Rodman? And they had a tag team fight where they partnered up with like a specific member of WCW, and
No,
they had
I
like
don't
it was a
remember.
big pay-per-view tag team fight between Karl Malone, the mailman, because he delivers, and Dennis Rodman. No, what are you gonna do?
Is that his name, Karl Malone, because he delivers?
Karl Malone. He's called the mailman, like his nickname, because he delivers. He was apparently a really good player. I don't know. I didn't watch
The
basketball.
mailman, because he delivers. Every time you said mailman, you said, what's the name, mailman, because he delivers. And I was like, is that the whole saying?
Right, exactly.
Because he delivers.
Right, because he delivers. Sounds like a Sherry O'Terry sketch.
Yeah, right?
Because he delivers.
Because he delivers.
Can't wait to get my
Hilarious.
mouth around this chocolate salty ball.
Remember South Park? That show is still awesome.
I still watch South Park. I watched it last night. That show it's I think a lot of people have fallen off with watching it, but it's gotten, the last 10 seasons have been so good.
It's not that I fall off of watching it, I just keep forgetting.
No, I think a lot of people just kind of went, I'm good. And didn't
No,
realize
not me.
like,
I
literally
love it.
the last 10 seasons for sure. Ever since they started the stuff with the Coon.
And the politically correct principle.
Right, but like Coon and On, that first episode with Coon, you know, where it's Eric, and then they develop into Mysterion, and then there's the trilogy, and then there's a freaking video game based around it.
Oh my God.
Like, from there on, I've really loved pretty much every episode of every season. But,
Yeah.
Randy Marsh is still my favorite character, though.
Definitely my favorite.
He's
for sure.
He's so fucking great.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a minute. They still live on that pot farm, right?
What?
The last time I saw, Stan and his dad were obsessed with playing with fucking Red Dead. And they lived on a pot farm.
I believe they're still on the pot farm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need to
believe
catch
so.
up.
Because this season's still going on, and I haven't finished it yet, but that's so. What a good show that is.
Creepy show.
All right, so this is one. This is a bit of a ripoff. So if you're your mom's house, if you're a jeans, right? If you're a mommy, you'll understand this. This is a would you rather for.
Oh, man.
It's actually not gross. It's actually really really hard, difficult rather. Would you rather? Because you like music, you're a huge music guy. We talked about you're missing hard drives and stuff, like the lost data and whatever. You know, big, way bigger into music than I am. Would you rather? And you're also really big into movies.
Yeah, I guess. But go ahead.
I think more so than me, but okay. Would you rather only be able to watch Sister Act 2
Which I've seen.
for the rest of your life? That's the only thing you can ever watch. If it's on your phone screen and it's an advertisement, if it's on TV, if it's a DVD, if it's whatever, it's the only thing you can watch for the rest of your life.
You want to know what's really funny?
What?
Go ahead.
Or the only song you could ever hear for the rest of your life, and this is, we're talking, it's on your phone, it's on the radio, it's in every commercial, it's the only song you'll
Sister
ever
Act.
hear,
You don't even need to tell me.
is The Heat Is On.
I don't know that song.
The heat is on.
Sister Act.
You would never watch another frame of anything else.
I'm content with watching Sister Act.
If you want to get down and dirty with yourself, there's no porn. There's nothing.
There's
It's just
opening
Sister Act.
scenes of women dancing in Reno.
You know, it's as creepy as that might sound. It's just him looking for the silver lining in his decision to go with an okay movie.
The last time I saw Sister Act, though, I ate acid. No, it was mushrooms. And I was in Reno. Yeah.
Interesting story.
Yeah. But they were in Reno, too, so I think that's why I watched it.
Who was in Reno?
Sister Act 2 takes place in Reno.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yes, I think it does. I'm pretty sure.
I don't recall that.
With Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah,
Right?
definitely with Whoopi Goldberg. Whoop. Sweet Jesus. Whoopi. Back in the...
Right, it takes... Yeah. Reno.
Huh.
I love Reno. But yeah,
Did you love Reno 911?
I do fucking love that show. That show is awesome.
It was a good show. It was well written. Good talent.
However, Sister Act 2, the whole mushroom thing, I remember being very bright and very positive. So I'm content with watching Sister Act 2 all the time. What about you?
I'd probably just kill myself.
Oh, shit. I'm like, I could stand Sister Act 2. Nope, nothing.
In comedy, that's what you call a callback.
What?
I referenced that's what you said the first time I did a Would You Rather
Uh-huh.
about banging your mom's whatever with your dad's and the vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then me killing myself as a callback?
Right. It's calling back to your answer. Hey, everybody who got that, thank you.
I don't get it. Sorry.
I had somebody legitimately tell me yesterday that they're not a fan of stand-up comedy. This is a guy who tries to make people laugh all the time.
He's an idiot.
So you're just a sociopath.
He's an asshole. I don't mean to call him an asshole. I don't know him. But he's an asshole.
He kind of is an asshole. If you knew him, you'd know. I mean, he knows.
You asshole.
You asshole.
A funny story about how that origin of asshole came out. I don't think I should talk about it, actually.
I'm confused by that statement.
So it started off, we were going to make a film, but a friend of ours who all of us collectively did not like wanted in on it, and we were just trying to be like, no, never mind. He's like, film me. We're like, no, we're not going to do it anymore. Sorry.
This is when you were kids?
No, this is fairly recent.
Oh. Okay. Gotcha.
A couple of years ago.
Oh, my God.
But the opening scene was it was a mob movie, and it was supposed to be like, USO, and that's how it started. So now every time somebody does something that people like, USO.
It sounds like you're saying USO.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's supposed to be you asshole.
Right,
but
right.
It's just USO. USO. That is so. USO is way more funny. Oh my God.
I gotta text everybody
Yes.
right now. Oh my God. I don't know, man.
I don't care about your beats.
Word.
Sorry.
No, that's all right.
I wasn't talking about you.
No, I don't have any beats, so I'm not offended.
Beats. I make my own beats. Speaking of Reno 911, have you ever seen that episode?
Is that with Terry?
Yeah, I make my own beats.
Yeah, it's Nick Swartzen.
Oh my God, that's Nick Swartzen who played that guy?
Yeah.
No.
All right, dude, look it up. I'm gonna let you verify this. Blow your fucking mind. Yeah. Make my own meats.
I spelled it like how he says it. Well, I'm an idiot.
Oh, meats, not beats, but meats, as in like. Reno, yeah, there we go.
I make my own meat.
Oh, maybe it's not him.
It's really, well, I noticed you got petrol meat grinder there. Yep, I make my own meats.
Oh no, never mind.
I make
Oh shit, that's Kyle Dunnigan.
burgers and sausages.
Oh my God, Kyle Dunnigan has about the funniest fucking Instagram on Instagram.
Yeah.
If you don't follow him, you should. He makes amazing video. Dude,
What's his name?
Kyle Dunnigan. Pull up another tab, and just Google Kyle Dunnigan Instagram. DUN. Yep. And then not Twitter. Go to his Instagram.
Where do you see that?
I would just type Instagram right after. Yeah, dude. This guy has so he does these amazing videos where he does face swap stuff, but he does all these voices. So like, I can't. All right,
Let's just watch this.
Yeah.
I tried everything to quit smoking. Cocaine, everything. Nothing worked. Then I tried fucking Chantix. What's Chantix?
It's the drug you take to abstain from smoking.
Stop smoking?
Yes, to stop smoking.
Why would you want to do that? Hey, I'm Ray, and I quit fucking smoking with fucking Chantix. So try Chantix.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't swear.
I'm Ray, and I stopped smoking with fucking Chantix. You should fucking get Chantix.
Well, Ray.
I'm just talking to myself. It's weird. You know? If I got a scene I'm doing, I'll beat you in the fucking head if you don't try fucking Chantix, Karen. That's how you sell a product.
Smoking
Yeah, I could. I mean, one of the greatest actors of all time. I can pretend I'm not fucking smoking.
Well,
And then later you could CGI the cigarette out. What are we shooting?
I can pretend I'm not smoking. Ray Liotta.
I tried
Dude,
everything.
it's so good. So
Yo, this is awesome.
his dude, follow him immediately. His he does a
I'm sorry, can we do one more?
Holy crap, have you girls read this?
yeah.
Cindy Crawford gets mistaken for Caitlyn Jenner multiple times at the British Fashion Awards. Fuck yeah. Isn't that awesome, Kylie? Ding, ding, yum, yum. Yeah, Kylie, Daddy's telling you a story. Ding, ding, yum, yum, yeah. Ding, dum, doy. What's that, Kendall? Ding, dum, doy. Yes, Kendall, you're a model like Cindy. Ding, dum, doy. God, this is so fucking awesome. If I still had a penis, I'd jack off to this, baby.
Oh my God.
Dum, dirt, doy. Well, thank you, girls, and I'm so proud of you guys. Kendall, you put on clothes that other people made and walk up and down in a straight line. And Kylie, you take other people's crap and put your name on it. So proud. Dum, dum, ding, doy, doy. God, I love you, stupid idiots.
Oh my God.
You have to at some point, maybe not today, and we will fully credit him obviously in the notes and everything. Scroll down a little bit more. There is one that he does. It's one of those multicams, and it is I believe it's
This one?
Fucking Christ! No, keep going. Oh, actually, yeah, yes. Dr. Phil.
How does he do these face swaps?
I don't know. He just uses the phone to do them. This one is he does.
Okay, guys, I got someone to fill out our foursome for the golf game tomorrow.
that's perfect.
It's a girl, okay? Oh, good. Is she a hot piece of ass? Close. She's older and used to have a penis. Oh, not Caitlyn again. If she hits from the ladies' tees this time, I'm not fucking playing, okay? No, we all agree. Men's tees this time. Let me get her on the horn. Oh, hey, boys. I'm going to wear my Vera Wang miniskirt tomorrow, yeah. Or as I like to call it, my Vera No Wang. Yeah, baby. Caitlin, we respect you as a woman, so we want to be delicate here. You're hitting from the men's tees. You've got dude DNA. Sorry. Watch your mouth, asshole. You are the #1 male athlete in the world. You're not starting 40 fucking yards ahead of us, okay? Why don't you pussies hit from the ladies' tees, and I'll hit from the pros and still kick your pansy asses? Yeah. Is it weird that just gave me a boner?
Dude, his Bill Maher is so dead on.
Yeah.
He sounds exactly like Bill Maher. That's not the only thing that he does, but he does a lot of that. But that character, if you scroll back, see it? That's the dude who's
Yeah.
I Make My Own Meats. That's him. And I didn't even realize that. He's done a lot of different stuff, but this is his character that he does, Craig.
Oh, hey, Smelly, the sock. What's wrong? Well, I think I have a bad mom. Why do you say that, Craig? Well, I was eating my dessert first, and she started screaming at me. She just said, Craig, drink your dessert first. But Craig, all the food gets mixed up in your stomach anyway. Why does your
I haven't seen this one. This is a little strange.
Yeah, I can't take it anymore.
No, there's some, dude. There's some on there that are so good, but his Ray Liotta's pretty good.
Ray Liotta was
but,
awesome.
dude. But his
I'm the best fucking actor in the world. I can pretend I'm not smoking.
because then you can just CGI out the smoke later.
I make my own meats.
Like My Own Meats. No, the roller skating prostitute guy, Terry.
Yes, that dude.
That's Nick Swartz.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I didn't know that because he says things weird. Sometimes I thought that's what you meant, but yeah, no, that's Kyle Dunnigan. It's crazy.
That is funny. Hilarious.
Oh my god, dude.
Hilarious.
You ever wonder about people sometimes,
Notorious.
like
All the time.
how when you meet somebody, you're just like, how the fuck are you the way that you are?
Oh yeah, all the
Right?
time.
And they're an adult, they're an actualized person. And when you think about the idea, and I think it's 4 years old, that your personality, I've heard this before, I thought it was 7, but I recently heard 4. By 4 years old, your personality is pretty much set into who you're going to be. I gotta wonder, what the fuck happened to me by 4 that I'm the way that I am?
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Right. And is that the kind of thing, like, unless you're a super nice person, if you're not, or if you got a lot of issues or a lot of darkness, everybody's got some darkness, but some have more than others, obviously. If you got some darkness, is that just your brain clouding out what happened? You know what I mean? Where you got to go talk to a therapist who does hypnosis
I
and
don't know.
brings you out of your child, and you start walking. You're taking your first steps, and then you see dad hitting mom with a golf club. I don't know.
No.
I don't know why that's where I went with that.
No.
That's pretty fucking dark. But do you know what I mean? Like, what if it's by 4 years old?
I have no
That's
idea.
crazy, right? By 4?
I don't believe that. I don't remember
I-
shit when I was 4 years
I mean,
old.
I prior to that, I swear that it was 7 by 7, right? Because then you've got you've experienced some things. There's a certain amount of development that's happened in your brain, which I think, while I understand it, I think it's a little crazy when you consider that the prefrontal cortex doesn't finish developing until you're 25.
yeah.
So
I don't believe that.
I
don't think I believe
you got 19-year-olds who want to go to Canada and drink, but your brain isn't done yet. You know what I mean? Any potential you have for that nice. You ever make a table, Tom?
I have.
Get that, after you get everything together, you get up that 120 grit. I mean, the 80, right? You start with the 80, then down to 120, right?
I've never sanded it.
You get it all sanded down, right?
I just went to
There's
IKEA
a
and they-
finishing to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be like if you just poured gasoline on the table before you put any coating on it, lit it on fire for 3 or 4 years, and then said, all right, now we're going to try to buff out the dents.
Oh my god.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy to me. And I understand, at 21, you know what you're doing. My daughter was, I think, a year and a half at that point from when I turned 21. And it's just absurd to me to think, you feel like you know everything.
Yeah. When did you start drinking?
I was straight edge till I was 24.
Yeah. So, was your brain done developing?
No, it wasn't, but it was further along than a lot of people I knew, I guess. But what has it gotten me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where has that gotten me? What good has it done?
Good times, I guess.
That little extra,
Celebrate.
They were about to put on the sealant, and I said, no, let's take some razor blades to this thing.
Some booze. Speaking of razor blades, have you seen the movie? No, you probably won't see it. Overlord.
I don't know what that is.
It's a scary movie. It was awesome. It was cool. Very, very scary. I'm coming down. I've had so much coffee today too.
You want some more?
Maybe.
Want to get back up on the horse?
Maybe. I want to smoke a little bit. I wish we were at Rogan's spot to smoke a joint.
No shit. I gotta feel like it's coming soon for New York.
Soon, baby. Yeah, I've decided I am going to enter in some shooting competitions. USPSA.
Oh God, I've been holding that in for like 3 hours.
United
But you've never heard me make a joke, Tom.
Oh, you did, finally.
Ah, sweet baby Jesus.
I don't mean it like you're not funny. Do you know what I mean?
I laughed so fucking hard. It was so good.
But yeah, experience. I want to do it super bad.
This shooting,
Yeah.
like it's a challenge.
No, it's a league. I could win
Oh, it's a
money.
league?
A shitload of money. Shooting at shit.
I mean, isn't this one of those things where like, you have to train? I mean, if you
yeah,
want to do well at it, right?
Well, yeah, totally.
Like that video of not Val Kilmer.
John Wick /
Yeah.
What's the why can't I figure
Keanu.
it? Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Keanu.
That's pretty impressive, dude.
Dude, it's awesome.
It's really impressive.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
Self-defense is so sick. However, maybe we could talk about it and not mention any names or anything, but this is the problem with hang on, I got to figure out how to word this. This is the problem with people who represent the Second Amendment and all that shit like that, right? So we're from Buffalo, and there's not many shooting clubs here, and it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Right, so we got this spot right here. It looks super fucking sick. This is where I get a little bummed out. It's just all old dudes and like.
How many young dudes do you think are gun enthusiasts?
I mean, I don't know. I know like there's a couple here and there. It's like kind of weird. Like, I'll go into like a gun spot, right, and the dude will be my age, and I'll be kind of like taken back because I'll be like, holy shit, somebody my age is like a part of this because everybody reminds me of my fucking dad. Everybody's like,
Yeah.
who shoots firearms are like old and like could barely run. And then you watch some of these dudes on Instagram running those courses, and you're like, where do you find that? And it's just because we're in New York.
In the South.
Yeah.
I bet you a lot of it's in the South.
A lot of it takes place in Texas and in Kentucky and Ohio and shit. And even in PA. I would love to just there's a dude in New York who competes all the time. And I was contemplating on messaging him because I want to fucking compete so bad. It would be so much fun. And that what ultimately made me decide that I was watching that Gary Vee video. He's like, stop focusing, do shit that makes you happy. And I was like, you know what? Drums at one point made me happy, and then I started making money off of it, and then I was just kind of like, I don't care about it anymore.
Yeah.
And now I just want to do shit that makes me happy, and I want to have fun.
I want to do shit that allows me to buy a fucking Tesla. That's what I want.
Right?
But if I'm going to rent forever, it's going to be hard to get one of those
Yo,
superchargers.
I saw a fucking Tesla the other day. I was like, kind of taken back.
There's a few.
It was cool. I mean, I don't know. It's not a car for me. I don't think I would rock it.
Chelsea's great grandfather actually had one.
Really?
Yeah, he was one of the first people. I think, if not the first person in Western New York to get one.
That's cool.
Yeah. He passed away a few years ago, and one of the big questions was, what do we do with the Tesla? I don't know. I think they sold it. But it was one of the originals, obviously.
Yeah.
But he had one.
I don't know what I don't know. I don't know.
Dude, there's actually a meme out there of him. It's actually her great grandfather. He had a flight simulator computer in one of his rooms.
Chelsea?
Had like the triple monitors. Mm-hmm. And there's this picture of him
crashing it.
I'm
teasing.
He did really well, actually. He was really good with it. And there's this picture of him out there, and it's never credited to him. But it's been shared. Somebody shared the meme on Chelsea's Facebook, I think, at some point, like a couple years ago, and it had nothing to do with him. And she goes, "That's my great grandfather." They're like, "No, it's not." And she sends him the picture from like the actual frame, you know what I mean,
yeah.
like in the house or whatever, wherever they had it. And it's actually a viral meme out there somewhere.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah, he was a pretty sweet dude. He was one of the first people to ever own an iPad, I guess. Just things like that.
What?
Yeah.
He's the first person to own an iPad, aside from Steve Jobs.
Right, like before they were available for sale, he was one of the people who, I don't know.
Is he just one of those guys? Chelsea Castaglia, you know what? Never mind. It makes a lot of sense.
They know a lot of people. They're kind of well connected. You know what I mean?
It makes a lot of sense.
They make good investments. They talk to the right folks. They're all very nice, all very legitimate.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, they're very, very nice people.
Yeah, we probably should move on. I don't want to talk about them.
What, they're going to come
I'm
for you?
teasing. I'm teasing.
You think they're coming for you, Tom?
I want the Tesla. The Tesla.
I'm excited by the concept of it. I think it's just real hard for a lot of people to get around the idea. Nice save. Almost put coffee on your lap the second time today. It's just a hard switch, People are. I love the sound. Like whenever Rogan bought one, and it's one of the really, really fast ones. Not the fastest. The Roadster doesn't come out for a couple more years,
yeah.
but like it's super fast because it's faster than any car I've ever driven. He goes, I have a Porsche something that's like 550 horsepower, 3,000 pounds, and it screams, and it doesn't even move next to the Tesla.
Yeah,
and he doesn't even have the fastest one that they're making, and he's just like, but you miss the sound, you miss the big. And he had Jamie pull up like a fucking Shelby GT 500 and with these 900 horsepower engines or whatever, and you just hear it. There's just something about a fucking big block just tweaking, and just for me there is, man. I don't know. And so it's weird to think about, a vehicle that basically makes no sound.
No sound. Does it have gas or no?
No, it's completely electric, 100%. Your
it's
instrument
a remote control car. I don't trust it.
Your instrument cluster is basically like an iPad-sized screen in the center, and that's it. Like that's everything. You control your heating, your cooling, your locks, your lights, your stereo. Everything's controlled through this. Your speedometer, everything is on this iPad. It's not an iPad. I should rephrase. It's a tablet kind of screen.
I don't like it.
I don't like it at all. It's hard to get used to, but they're
the Tesla.
Which one though? That's the question.
I'm sorry.
Model X is from 2012, so that's one of the original ones.
Is this what you're talking about?
This is one of them.
I don't like it.
I don't think it looks like that anymore. Oh, you can, because you can turn it. I think, or maybe not. I think no, this is one of the. All right, that's the Model S.
I don't like this at all. I don't know, a fucking laptop in my car.
This is actually more recent, I think. Yeah, looks like it is. It's just different. On the Roadster that they have coming out, there aren't any side view mirrors.
I feel like that's a distraction right in the middle. Who the fuck wants to look to the right a little bit to see how fast they're going?
Well, you've never seen like a Mini, like a Cooper Mini or something? There's speedometers in the middle.
Hate it.
I despise it as well. A Toyota Yaris? What is that fucking shit? It bothers the fuck out of me. But it's also not a goddamn Tesla.
Yeah, I'll be driving, right? It's so weird how fucking driving like is. Like you would just look at somebody for like a second, right? You'll just like look at your passenger and all of a sudden you're just like veered off. So you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
No way. Not into it. Sorry.
Well, I mean, they're the self-driving options and stuff.
I like it when you send cars into space. What's his name? Musk, Mr. Musk.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about your car. Sorry, bro.
Dude, no way.
Your flamethrower is fucking awesome.
It's not a flamethrower. It's literally called not a flamethrower.
Not a flamethrower?
Yeah. It's not literally called. It's literally not called. It's called not a flamethrower.
A big ass giant tiki torch.
I don't think it's even called that, but yeah.
Does it shoot?
Are you trying to get around the semantics with me, Tom? Yeah, I've seen it.
No, I'm just like, I've never seen it.
Oh, Google.
This is not a flamethrower.
I was gonna say Google Joe Rogan flamethrower.
That's a fucking flamethrower.
Oh my God, ads. Well, it's not. You're gonna talk over this
Nothing.
real quick. Hey, you gotta. All right, there you go.
This is a big box, but what's inside is something.
Yeah, cool. Unboxing.
Ooh, look at this thing. Oh.
No, it's just lit. There it is. Google it's Joe Rogan. I want to see that one.
Oh my god, dude. Are there sprinklers in here?
They should have gone off if there were, dude.
Bigger flame than I expected. How close is it to over there? Can someone tell me? It was really close.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a good thing there's no roof on that building.
Are they still for sale? I want one.
I don't know. I think actually they were a limited edition thing.
They're all numbered. Fuck you, Musk. I want one. I'm the only one that stuck up for you when you smoke pot.
Yeah, they're the only one.
No, I'm not the only one. I was definitely standing by you.
I was Nick adjacent.
There was Rogan was like, I don't even think he even fucking inhaled because he was sitting there like who did he look? He just looked.
Yeah.
He's like, what is that? He's and Rogan's like, it's a blunt. He's like, a blunt? He's like, what do you do? And he fucking rips it. He ripped it, and he's just like, and then he continued going on, and I was like, wow.
Maybe he's just so above everyone else.
That's
mentally.
what I mean.
Maybe
he's
just got. Maybe he didn't drink before 25, and he has the finished brain.
Yeah, right. He's got the finished brain. Everything developed before he knew it. He
Oh my
figured
God,
that out
he's just-
out of the womb. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until I'm 26.
It's just amazing the shit that guy's doing.
I would love to meet Elon Musk. That would be so sick.
Yeah, but I would. I maintain. I would love it. Actually, I think I emptied the coffee. But I'm that. I would love a Tesla, dude. I would. I think it'd be fucking awesome. I know there's people who shit on it because, like we talked about with the batteries getting when they get cold, losing their power. Mm-hmm. I don't know. They'll figure out a way around that eventually.
Eventually.
Come on.
I had problems with my gas car in the cold with a fucking battery problem. So
That sounded weird the way you said that. Your gas car. It's like when somebody calls it an ink pen. It's just a fucking pen, bro.
well, we're talking about Teslas and
Right. Yeah.
Dude.
You do you. I would have said my regular car
whatever.
or my car, indicating that everyone knows you don't have a Tesla.
What if they didn't?
What if they didn't know?
Yeah.
You know, I wish
I'm
that
sorry. It's really ugly.
it's just getting used to it, man. I don't think it's ugly. I think it's just different.
Different for sure. I just want to see an outside view of it. Da-da-da. I wonder why he called it the Tesla. Do you think he named it in honor to Nikolai Tesla?
Absolutely did.
That's cool. Okay, it's fucking cool outside.
Dude, it's a pretty badass car, right? It's pretty sick. And I think this is the Roadster that's coming out in a couple years that's going to go 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds.
my God.
It's due out next year, and it's going to do 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds.
See, the outside is fucking cool.
I think they're $250,000.
even that is fucking awesome.
That one looks dumb and it's cool. You know what
That's
I mean?
right. It looks dumb and cool at the same time.
It's like it's almost like a 5-door hatchback. It might actually be.
It looks like almost designed after the DeLorean.
I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. Yeah, and they're usually back ordered.
What about this?
They're pretty,
I want to rock one so bad.
What's this?
A cafe racer,
So a dirt bike with a large engine?
pretty much. They're so awesome.
Oh, it's Yamaha?
Oh, there's so many. They're just.
Oh,
it's
that's just the
Yeah.
genre? Is that no, the category? I don't fucking know. The type of bike?
It is so awesome.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm good with keeping my brain inside my head as long as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick with shooting guns.
Yeah. Jumping out of planes at the last minute or whatever it was and trying to fly out of Superman. Well, I'm next. And then I'm an accomplice, dude. All right? Then I'm an accomplice to your suicide.
No, I'm not trying to kill myself. Why does everybody? I just want adrenaline.
You know what it is? I was just going to say, you just want the thrill.
I'm fucking spent.
Tommy just wants the thrill.
News: strong Tesla.
Norway. Strong. He didn't read the whole title. He just goes, strong Tesla. It's like, is that the new tagline for them? Is that what they're fucking calling themselves? Holy sweet baby Jesus, dude. I think we got like an hour in.
Do we have an hour in?
I think so. What time do we start?
I have no idea.
You said it was something. I got to go to the blah, blah, blah because I have to work. What time was that?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Yeah, very odd week.
Yeah.
Plugging along. Don't care about anything anymore.
It's going to get warmer. It's getting better.
It's getting warmer. It's getting better. In famous words of Tribe Called Quest, specifically Q-Tip, I have a box of positives, and we'll go from there.
Now, a box of positives.
Yes. Can you kick it?
Is
Yes,
it
you can.
is it weird, and this is no reflection on the musical creators, that my immediate vision was literally a box full of positive pregnancy tests.
Oh, shit.
And I kind of went,
No.
having nothing to do with the artist at all. It's not relating to that. It's just, that's my own dementia
No, it's
setting in.
positive vibes.
This is my own terror. I love my kids. I'm good with the two. They're perfect. That's it. I don't need any more.
Positive. I have a box of positives.
What's the next line? Something about hippopotamus?
I think it's a break. It's like a rest. I'm not sure.
So that's the last line. So
Yeah.
it's something before that rhymes with that.
Yeah.
I would guess. Because Q-Tip's one of those dudes like real good at the rhyme.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes,
Some
yes.
dude- I don't know.
Actually, let me find out. I don't remember. I usually listen to it on.
Somebody once told me that they were a big fan of non-rhyming music. Like when the words that are being said just don't rhyme. And I'm like,
How does that make sense?
I mean, you could do it as long as the like syllables fit, but I don't know.
What does you mean? How do you write a song? Wouldn't you just be talking?
Pretty much, yeah. I would guess so. I mean,
so music behind us talking right
because
now.
I think the idea, like for me, the way that I used to write is I'd have the music first,
Yes.
and then I would fit a topic into it. But the topic might be, I don't know, whatever, a girlfriend or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But what I would do then is take those sentences, and I think the creative part was manipulating those sentences, which were just fucking sentences, into rhyming, schemes.
Yes.
That words matched up to say the same thing.
So
I
what-
thought that was the art in it.
So we're talking right now. Can
Right.
you sing the rest of our conversation? Can we do that? Because that's pretty right. That's what they're saying.
Basically, yeah.
They like music that doesn't rhyme at all, and we're sitting on a pot. It's actually really embarrassing.
You were not only that, but I felt like you were going to wrap around to rhyming because that's what you're used to doing when you.
I was
when you try
trying
do
not to
music.
rhyme. I was just trying to talk and have the singing voice.
Something about rhyming in music is, I mean, it's as old as fucking time. I mean, unless of course you're
Rhyming
talking
in music is as old as fucking time. That rhymes in itself.
God damn it! I was going to say, unless you're talking about like if you like old like church hymns, like
Yeah.
when you raised Catholic, you get the hymnal book, and it's just like. Not only is the music asymmetrical a lot of times, and non-repeating and non-core, or the chorus is like whatever, but a lot of the times the words didn't rhyme at all.
No.
And look where that got. Well, that
Oh,
was
Holy Spirit in heaven. That rhymed. Damn it.
no, it doesn't.
Oh, Holy Spirit in heaven.
It doesn't rhyme at all.
It's got a decent rhyme, or more of a rhyme.
I feel like maybe
Holy
it's just
Spirit
the syllables.
in heaven.
No, that isn't. Because it starts with H.
So it's just a flow then?
Yeah, it's a flow. Oh, Holy Spirit, I fucking hear it. That's a rhyme. Someone's gonna get upset with that.
No. Oh. I'm trying to think. Huh. People are blowing it.
Yeah.
They could easily add all of that
I just always thought that was really strange.
That is kind
all
of
right,
strange.
cool. And it was at a time where I was really susceptible because I wanted to be open-minded.
Wait, I'm sorry to interrupt you. What was your lyric?
That I just said I don't remember.
Holy Spirit.
Oh, Holy Spirit, you fucking hear it?
Yeah.
I think it's what it is.
Holy Spirit. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think as I was, I was getting a little older and I was attempting to be more open-minded about stuff. So but rather than hear someone else's, side of something, their opinion on it and back it up with any facts or research, which I've only started to do in the past couple of years or so, really a year, since really diving into Rogan, is I would co-opt whatever their position was on something. I'd be like, yeah, I like music that doesn't rhyme too. I'm like, no, you fucking don't.
Yeah.
It annoys me. To me, that's fucking stupid.
Songs that do not contain rhymes.
Yeah. I just, I don't know, I would just sort of amend. For a while, somebody I was dating fucking like hated Metallica. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't like them either. And I'm like, no, I actually fucking really used to love Metallica.
Yeah.
I just don't care for their recent records. you know?
Yeah.
And then, of course, I went and saw them last year, and they, at 50
Smashed
whatever
it.
years old, they did a pretty goddamn good show, for old dudes.
Yeah, I've never heard of any of these songs except for Bjork. And I could...
Well, I mean, come on.
I was just about to say...
Is that English?
makes sense.
Is that in English or is that the Icelandic?
I don't know. But, if we're going to go weird, what's her name? Imogen Heap?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the thing that she invented?
I don't think so.
She figured out how to make gloves that grabs sound, and she could bend it.
I have definitely not seen that.
It's fucking mind-blowing. How? Every time I think of Imogen Heap, I think of the OC. Do you remember that TV show?
I do. Why was she on it?
She had one song on there. It's like, where
Oh, she-
are
okay.
we? What the
Is it two M's?
hell
IMMO.
is going? It's all weird. I'm going back to like 6th grade, like 2 months before Q got like started and like signed. We all what's the word? Convened?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
At Jeff's house.
Yeah. That works. Congregated.
Yeah, congregated, whatever.
You conjugated some verbs in French? Is that what you did? You conjugated? Handmade music.
Yeah. So
Yo.
she's got the gloves on.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember the first time I heard music. I just knew
Knee.
whatever I was going to do in life would involve.
She Australian?
I have no idea.
Singing is something which comes very naturally, but the technological side of things is something I learnt. I just thought, I'm going to make music. That's the end of the question for me. One of the issues that I've always had over the years is how to be as expressive as I can with a piano, but with it's already on you. It's not going to impair anything that I want to do on stage.
It's
I
multiphonic too, though, which
Yeah.
is cool. Because immediately the concept reminded me of a theremin.
Yeah.
Immediately,
Yeah.
the concept reminded me of a theremin, but it's more that like
I fucking love those
She
things.
clearly has more sensors than just the one moving the waveform. You know what I mean? Which is still, there's harmonics in it, so there's layers in the theremin. It's not a single note, but it's not multiphonic where she's
Yeah.
she's when you play piano with two hands, you can play two different things if you have a brain that's separated like that, and I don't.
Sorry, I don't mean to.
No worries. Yeah, no, I mean, dude, like that's. So how does a person like her end up being like her? How does Elon Musk end up? That's their personality by age 4. I don't know.
That is weird. How do you... Oh my god, the fuck. This is crazy.
The music is really in your hands, and that has always been the dream.
She's literally picking music out of the air.
Whether it's music, a song, an idea.
All right, so I'm guessing the sensors are just reading position and like.
I have no idea. The one that I saw though of her, she was like in the studio and they were just developing the gloves and like she was just kind of figuring out how to use it and she was literally like,
It seemed like some of that was cut into this video where she was sitting in front of like that
No, it
the
was-
mixer and stuff.
yeah.
And she would like they put a little bit of it in there.
I wish I could see the one that I.
Yeah.
But either way, that was really cool.
I want these things to
But so much for rhyming.
Well, strong finish on this one today. Strong finish. Tom, where can't they find you?
10 canceled McDonald's items that people still talk about. Try onion nuggets.
Okay, so I'm going to leave with this.
Try onion nuggets?
No. With this. So you know Your Mom's House podcast, right?
Yes.
Tom and Christine, right? Talk about it all the time. They, at the beginning of the year, ended up moving to a new studio space. And they actually do a couple others. They do Dr. Drew's new podcast out of there as well. There's a couple other ones that are friends of theirs that were doing them. They do them out of their studio. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of, it's like an all things comedy kind of situation where they have a nice space, right? They initially got a sponsorship from McDonald's for $2.3 million.
Try McDonald's onion nuggets.
Well, hang on. So they got a sponsorship from McDonald's for $2.3 million.
What the fuck?
And
Try McDonald's onions.
Oh, and basically free McDonald's for however long they had the contract with them. And so what the stipulation was, obviously they had to rep the brand, and their studio space was literally painted in the yellow and red theme of McDonald's.
Nick's son will paint his room red and yellow.
So they have it. It's the first episode. They're super excited.
God.
They're eating McDonald's on air and stuff. They have the colors. They're explaining what the situation is, how they spent some of the money that they got. Like Tom put $100,000 down on a Ferrari, or was it a Lamborghini?
Why?
It was one of the two. You know, he ordered a custom piece of jewelry for $35,000, like stuff like that. Like they went out and spent some money, right? Which is it's cool, but it was enough to help keep the cost in the space low and actually pay the sales. So Josh Potter, remember him from The Edge, right? He's like good friends with Tom and Christina. He actually does comedy out there, and he's one of the producers on the show now. And they have another guy, Blue Band, who was their producer all along. So they got those two guys running it. So it's helping to pay them and stuff and whatever. They have their first episode, and they play one of their videos that they play videos like this all the time. And it's this guy that they deemed Uncle Terry. His name's Pete, but they deemed him Uncle Terry. And it's this gay guy who's been doing this for over 20 years, putting up these videos where he tests out different sex products. And in this particular one, he inserted something into his bum and then was using another thing on his other thing and did complete. And it's just one of those, if you watch the show, if you follow, I'm trying to tread lightly here because of my fan base is who they are, our fan base. And I mean my family, really, is what I mean. If you're a fan of Your Mom's House, awesome, you get it. If you don't know the show and you're weirded out by what I'm saying, don't go over there. If you're going, what the hell is that all about? Definitely check them out. Your Mom's House podcast. So that episode airs, and that's a very common kind of concept for them. It was a little on the more raw side than what they normally do, but they have videos all the time.
Yeah.
And this is one that's pretty aggressive. That night, Tom gets a voicemail from the rep for, Southern California of all McDonald's saying like, yeah, we're going to have to pull the plug on this. This is not what we thought we were getting ourselves into. This is completely inappropriate for our brand, blah, blah, blah. They took all the money back and they're banned from every McDonald's in Southern California forever.
Wow.
And here's the thing. When their management was approached by McDonald's about the partnership, and they were initially offered $200,000, they're like, no, that's not enough. So they came back from $200,000 with $2.3 million, and Tom and Christina both go, are you sure they know what we do over here? And they're like, yeah, no, we definitely checked it out. No, we don't mean just our stand-up. Like, are you, because they're both stand-ups. Do you know what we do over here? The guy's like, absolutely. Their guy's like, yep. Their guy says everything's good. They're back for, yeah, no problem. Absolutely. One episode. So it's the next episode. So they're banned from all McDonald's. The place had kind of a steakhouse theme to begin with. So they get in contact somehow with Morton's Steakhouse, who says, all right, yeah, we'll sponsor the show. We'll give you this amount. It was nowhere near what McDonald's gave. They changed they also paid to repaint. Like literally it's a week later. They repaint the entire set to match the theme of Morton's.
Fuck yeah.
The next episode, they were dropped by Morton's.
Why do they keep getting these shitty restaurants then? And
now it's still painted like a steakhouse. So for a while, they keep putting out, hey, so if there's any steakhouses out there that want to, rep the show, that, will be the ad, blah, 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 back and forth.
Why don't they?
It's already painted like a steakhouse. We'd be happy, whatever.
You know what is a crazy, 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 crazy industry? The sex toy industry. Why don't they just find a sex toy company that fucking will pay for it all?
The Fleshlight was the first sponsor for Rogan's podcast for like a number of years. God. They were the first sponsor for like a long time. Like they always talked about, they were in the studio, had different kinds and stuff. And he's like, here, you want one? Like, he's like, is it you? He's like, no, it's in the box. He would just give them away to people.
Oh my God.
That was their first sponsor for like a good handful of years. So, I mean, it's not that it hasn't been done. Kyle Kinane's podcast, he joked about it on something I saw him on recently, where when he does his show, he gets like $50 a spot from adamandeve.com. So it's like, it's not that it's not out there, but it's just, I don't know. I don't think they're looking to put, although that would probably, if there is a podcast that I'm aware of that has the following that they do, that would be appropriate for that.
We need fucking sponsors.
Because they have, they have a different mattress company than Casper. They have, Quip, the toothbrush place. They have stamps.com. They have a bunch of different sponsors that are really common amongst other, podcasters. But I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. The only problem is if they get that sponsor and the other sponsors go, oh, well, we don't want to be associated with, Doc Johnson vibrators or whatever, then they might pull their sponsorship. And that's the thing that sucks. You have the freedom to do whatever you want as long as you can afford to do it. And as long as you're, looking to generate income that your sponsors are willing to pay still. So,
well, shit.
Yeah. So, hey, anybody out there listening to the Apartment 83 podcast who's interested in sponsoring us?
Hey, I wear MeUndies every day.
I wear MeUndies as well. I used to own a Casper.
I don't know what a Casper is.
It's the mattress. The bed that I had. Yeah, that got taken in the divorce. It was amicable. Everyone's fine. Relax.
Tim Hortons coffee.
How I just shit my pants. Something. I don't know. If anyone's listening and interested, hey, hit us up. Our email address is on the website. Mine is, I believe it's Nick Huber at apartment83pod.com. I don't know. You can find me. We're out there.
We're out there somewhere.
Tom's not out there. Tom is trying to go off the grid.
It's not hard to find people apparently on the fucking internet, so you could, never mind.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that, you fucking weirdos. That's all I'm going to say.
Now, if only that's what we called our fans, then we could just generally say that.
No, I'm specifically talking about specific people.
I know. Tom's
Creepy
got
motherfuckers.
Beef with dudes.
They have beef with me. I didn't know.
Right.
Fuck that. Idiots.
It's like, who's got beef over here? I'm eating elk, bitch.
Idiots.
Well,
let down, conniving.
Hey, we're going to go on Superman.
Box of positives.
I'm going to hold you down so that you don't fly out. We're going to have a good fucking time.
Hidden shit.
Yeah, it's going to be good. You're going to...
I did pretty good. I didn't want to let it go.
Tom's brain is just a big box of apocalypse right now.
A big box of apocalypse.
It's apocalypse. I'm gonna stop.
I'm cool. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I'm just totally mind blown at how humans are.
Right, and I wonder what they did before the age 4.
Right? Fucking A. Holy shit. Good call on that one. What happened at age 4 that these people need to
What did you go through by age 4 that made you be such a satyr male?
Lie and keep secrets and fucking A. We gotta end this.
Yeah.
Do it. Say it.
Hey, everybody, take care of yourselves. Sorry about missing last week. Tom was sick.
I was sick.
Oh, he was sick as a dog. But the car is up and running. We're good to go. We're excited about things. Daddy's getting his tax return soon, so I'm gonna get some things together, man. I don't know what that is. And hopefully within the next, I'll say probably next month or so, we'll start to do the video versions of the show, which hopefully are slightly more entertaining than just listening to me babble.
Babble.
Did we just end the podcast?